bij NNT zelfmoordpreventie. Welcome to 113 Suicide Prevention. Voor Nederlands kies 1. For English press 2. We're looking for someone who can talk with you. Please hold. Are you in a life-threatening situation or do you need urgent help? Don't wait and call 112 right away. This call may be recorded for training and research purposes. For more information, visit 113.nl/privacy. Preventie met Monica.
Oh, hello. Do you speak any English?
Yes, we can have this conversation in English, if you like.
Yeah. I'm a brain injured patient, and
Okay.
I can't communicate adequately.
Well, for now we're doing fine. So we just try and have this conversation. All right? Hello?
Hello, I'm here. I can't find the right words to describe. I can't describe why I can't.
Okay, so you're having trouble describing
when I try to do things, I get a lot of trouble. Especially
when you try to. What do you mean by trying to do things?
Like the police. I have a lot of problems with the police.
Okay, but do you also have suicidal thoughts?
I've been trying to be euthanized for coming up to 20 years, but they can't. I can't communicate properly to get that done.
Clear. So you've been trying for 20 years now to get euthanized?
Yes.
Because of your communication, this has not been. I'm looking also for words.
Yeah, they keep deleting every 6 months. The Leven clinic keep deleting my file. I don't know what to do. I can't. And
So have you tried other organizations then?
In the United Kingdom, they brought in the Assisted Dying Act. So
in the United Kingdom, they did what?
They have a new law called assisted dying. So I've been trying to get a certificate so that somebody can kill me.
Okay, I hear you. But you are calling with a suicide prevention line.
Yeah,
so
but
we are on the other side of life.
But
However,
if I can't access medical treatment, then it is better to be euthanized.
If you can't access medical treatment?
Yes, but euthanasia is also medical treatment. So it doesn't matter whether it's a wheelchair or it's a bewinvorder or it's euthanasia. It's the same. I can't access any of them.
Oh, you can't access any. Okay. But my question was, the clinic that you been working with is updating every 6 months. Is you also tried at other organizations like Centrum for Expertise Centrum for Euthanasie?
It's the same. Leven's clinic changed the name to that other one that you mentioned. Expertise Centrum is the same as Leven's clinic. The same. My contact
No,
there,
as far as I know, it's not.
but they did because I've been communicating with them for over 10 years, and my contact there is called Deutsche Groot.
Okay, because we only advise the expertise centrum. We don't advise the other ones.
Yes. Okay, but it just
That's why
I I
I'm mentioning this.
I think they changed the name 3 years ago.
Okay. Well, I don't communicate with them. It's just the information that I have. So I assume that you're right, but I don't know for sure. So, but before do you want to talk about your suicidal thoughts, or what is the purpose of this conversation?
Yeah, because I'm not a human being, and in order to be another in or, in order to be a human being, I need part of somebody else's brain. But when I try to use somebody else's brain, they get very angry with me. For example,
I'm not sure that I understand what you
a
mean.
bewindvorder.
Mhm.
When you have a bewindvorder and
Mhm.
you see them every day,
Mhm.
then you're using part of their brain.
Mhm.
And when and when and when and when the part of their brain is going away, it, then 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 I get into a lot of trouble, especially with the police.
Yes. Okay. You have a lot of. Uh,
And
I hope you don't mind the choose of words because I'm looking for words. Because English is not my mother tongue. So you experience a lot of challenges in life. Uh,
yeah, the police make me into a criminal.
mhm. Mhm.
And
Clear.
I'm not trying to be a criminal. I'm just trying to access medical treatment.
Mhm. I hear you. I hear you.
But
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
we cannot help you to access medical treatment. We are the 113 suicidal prevention line. So
But
that's
so
why I asked you before. Do you have suicidal thoughts? Is that the reason why you're calling? Do you want to discuss these thoughts?
that's what I'm trying to do.
You want to try to commit suicide?
Well, yes, because the life is it's when you are a brain injured person, you are treated.
Mhm.
You're not a human being anymore, and people treat you very badly.
Mhm.
It's,
Okay. Good that you
and
good that you came to this line
and the
before.
and the lady called Wendy Lammers from the Woensel London. She doesn't want to help me.
Mhm. That is not something I can also help you with. But before
But
I hear a lot of noises with you,
what noise do you hear?
other voices.
I'm in the Downen. There's nobody here.
You're where? Where?
In the Downen.
What is that? Oh, in the Duinen. Oh,
Yeah,
the Duinen.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm I'm
Okay.
I'm far away from people because in the nighttime I don't sleep and I make a lot of noise and keep everybody awake and they get very angry with me.
Mhm.
So if I go to the
So
if I
you live with other people.
no, I don't. I live by myself.
Okay, but you said if you make a lot of noise and other people get angry.
So that's why I have to go away from them.
Yeah, but you live alone.
best, because if I'm with people, they get angry with me because I make too much noise at night.
But how can you make them angry if you live alone?
Maybe they've got very sharp ears. I don't know. Everybody's always angry with me.
You mean like your neighbors?
Yeah, exactly. The neighbors. I have to be away from people because in the nighttime I make so much noise. People get angry with me. They can't sleep.
Clear. So, but before we go into this conversation, I would like to ask you some questions concerning your safety. Is it okay if we do those questions first?
Oh, okay.
Now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. So here's my first question. Are you wounded right now?
No.
Okay, that's very good. Did you take means that could be harmful, like medicine, drugs, or alcohol?
None.
None of that. Great. Do you have anything within hand of reach or in your sight that you could harm yourself with?
No.
Okay, great. And you said before that you are in the dunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay away from people because if I have contact with people, it will cause me to have seizures.
And seizures like epileptic?
Exactly.
Okay, clear.
And the doctors told me 20 years ago that I have to live in isolation.
Okay, do you want to share your age with me?
I'm 62.
Okay. These are my questions concerning your safety.
Yes.
Yes, you've shared a lot about the brain injury and that you're struggling for years now to get euthanized. And you struggle with, and that was not, your wish was not granted. So.
Excuse me, just to be clear, it's not that my wish was not granted. It was that I was unable to organize the paperwork, so they couldn't process it properly. They didn't have the medical file in front of them, so they could come to the a clinical decision based. It only failed because I was unable to comply with finding my medical file.
So because of the administrative missing information.
Yeah, that's it.
It was. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I already told you I'm just looking for words. I'm sorry if I used the wrong words, but thank you for clearing. So you've been.
I put a new application in to the expertise centre.
Okay, you've put in a new application. When did you do that?
2 months ago, but I've heard nothing more.
Okay. And do you contact them?
I think I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. To find out,
okay.
Because I have memory problems, and I seem to remember that when I put my application in, they send me a link or something to click, and the link didn't work, and so I sent them another email to say the link didn't work, and again they didn't contact me.
Okay, clear. So, and did you also try to reach them by phone?
No, because I don't have any money to pay for the phone call.
Oh, clear. Okay.
And I don't know if maybe they got a 088 number, And
I don't know. I don't know. You could check. You could check for that.
yeah, I will check. If they have, otherwise, if they have only 088, I can't call.
Oh, if they only have 08, then you can't make the call.
Because
That is not free of charge.
yeah, because I have an English telephone, not a Dutch one.
Oh, that's how. Okay, clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we are talking, what is the main focus or subject that you wanted to discuss in this
Yeah. So
conversation?
I can't communicate with my house arts, and so I've come to Holland to see the house arts because she complained.
Do you live in Holland? Do you live in Holland or not?
I don't live anywhere.
Oh, you don't live anywhere?
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't live anywhere because wherever I go, I get into trouble and I make people angry. So I have to, according to my medical treatment from 2005, I have to keep moving on and isolate myself to avoid people. But I have had house arts in The Hague for 10 years, and the problem is that I use AI to communicate with the house art, and it makes them very angry because they want me to talk. And when I talk, because of my brain injury, I can't say anything that makes them help me. And that's why I try to use the AI to improve the quality of and
But why can't you talk? Because we are talking right now, and it's going fine.
but you're not the person who hasn't provided me with a wheelchair in 20 years, and you're not the person who hasn't provided me with a bewinvorder in 35 years. What I'm trying to say is that, and you're not the person who hasn't provided me with euthanasia in 20 years. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that if I want to go to the shop and buy an apple, I can do it. But if I want something more complicated than that, like to get medical treatment, I can't do it. For example, I cannot work a health insurance contract. In 2017, I fell and broke my back, and the spood put some metal in my spine, and it was supposed to come out after 6 months. And when I went to the house arts and the hospital, they refused to do it. They wouldn't take the metal out of my back. And so I had to go and pay for it privately. And the health insurance, the VKZ, is supposed to pay for that. But I can't organize my papers to get the money back from the VKZ. And again, then in 2020, I broke my foot. And I went to the hospital to get my foot repaired. And they said I have to spend the rest of my life with a broken foot. And so again, I had to go to the private doctor. I had to pay privately. And again, I couldn't get my money back from the VKZ because I have a brain injury. And I can't organize. I have memory problems. And so I can't communicate with the health insurance people. And so then they always send my papers to the deurwarder because I can't pay the bills, because I can't pay the medical bills. Because I have.
So you stay in that negative vicious circle.
Exactly. So if it's a question of going to the shop and buying an apple, I can do that. But if it's a question of working a health insurance contract, I can't do that because these are different. It's a different type of communication.
Clear.
So the type of communication I can't do the communication that means you get health care.
Clear. Thank you for explaining. Still, what is it that you would like me to do? What is it that you expect from me in this conversation? What are your expectations?
Okay, so my question is this, is that if somebody's life is so painful and unbearable
Mhm.
to, to the extent that the government takes away their children, sends them to a foreign country where they have no family, and the children are left homeless and raped. And terribly bad things like that happen in your life, and you have to watch it, and there's nothing that you can do about it to stop that. And there's lots of other very, very bad things happening, and and it's unbearable to have to watch all these things happening, and I cannot communicate with people about these bad things. I can't get the bad things to stop. In that situation, then I on top of that, I need euthanasia. I need to make this stop. I can't just keep watching my children being raped all the time. I want I want the people to stop raping my children. But I can't stop people raping my children. It's extremely difficult for me because I have a brain injury. That's why I need a bewindvorder. But my bewindvorder has disappeared. My bewindvorder abandoned me
There's a lot going on in your life.
my bewindvorder
You were trying to
disappeared.
explain. You were trying to explain what you wanted to get out of this conversation.
Exactly. So if somebody cannot access the medical care that they need to stop the pain and suffering, including the euthanasia, then I'm only left to have to kill myself.
So what is your question?
So if I can't access euthanasia, should I try to euthanize myself without the expertise sent from euthanasia?
That is. I already told you we are the suicide prevention line. We are at the other side of what you are trying to do.
Exactly.
What you
But the
exact.
but the question is if
So
people.
I cannot give you an answer on your question.
Yeah.
What I can do is look with you um, for ways um, that you that you could be helped, that you could find help.
But I can't find it.
Clear.
I
You
tried
said your
very hard to work with
you
a
said
house arts.
you said your bewindvoerder has gone. Uh, um, did you go to the gemeente, because the gemeente should know where your bewindvoerder is.
The gemeente sends me to Wendy Lammers, the NAH coach, the acquired brain injury coach. And I try to communicate with Miss Lammers, and she's just too busy. It's like it's just typical. The people, they don't treat me like a human being. They treat me as like I'm just some kind of a nuisance to them. They don't have any they have no resources.
It's yeah.
They have no
You
suggestions.
experience that the help that you want is not adequate, and that you're not getting what the help that you would
But
like,
what do you mean not
that,
adequate?
or that you need.
It doesn't even exist. It doesn't even exist. Forget about adequate. It's not existing.
Okay, well, if it's not existing, then it's impossible. So,
Exactly.
but exactly, yeah. But we cannot also help you with that. We are not we're just a separate organization. We do not um, have access to other help. We don't work together with other organizations.
Yeah,
What's that noise? What is that noise?
bicyclists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just
So,
thought that maybe I should
we
leave.
don't.
If the medical treatment doesn't exist in the Netherlands, should I go out? Should I go out of the bevolkingsregister and go register niet ingeschreven, so that I can close down the health insurance because it's not helping me, and I go and do something else. Maybe
If your registered, then you should, yeah, maybe you should get some legal help.
I can't
There's,
get
there are,
legal help. This is the
there are
problem.
free,
If if
there are
if I
free.
if I go to the judicial
I'm
locket,
sorry.
if I go to the judicial locket,
Mhm.
they will not understand me. They say that my questions are not legal questions, and I start to have a seizure. Then they get the security and they throw me out. I can't, you don't seem to understand. You're not talking to a human being. You are talking to a subhuman. I have a brain injury. I can't communicate.
Well, we have been communicating this whole
But,
conversation
but
now.
you're not the person who's supposed to stop my children being raped. Do you
No,
not
and
understand?
I can't do that.
You don't understand.
So,
You do not understand. There's a difference. I try to explain to you. I can go to the shop and I can buy an apple, but I cannot
I
go to the
know, I
judicial
understand
locket
you.
and stop my children being raped. There's a difference in the type of communication.
What do you, where are your children?
I don't know where my children are. I've never lived with my
So,
children. I'm a
so
brain
how do
injured
you
person.
know?
Pardon?
So how do you know that they are being raped?
Because the person that the court gave my children to phoned me up and told me to take my children back to England because they are being raped. And I couldn't take my children back to England because in England there is no support for brain injured people. That's why I'm in Holland.
Okay, clear, clear.
I was found if
I
10,
wish, I
10,
really wish I could help you, because if you want to talk, how to deal or handle your suicidal thoughts, then we can go and talk for further. But with the problems that you're facing right now, you said I can't help you, and that is for sure. I cannot. Uh, then then this conversation is basically useless because I cannot help you. The only thing that we can discuss in this conversation is uh, how to deal with your suicidal thoughts. Then we can talk about.
and we're not doing that?
You experience that we are doing that?
Yeah, that's what I feel I'm talking about. I'm trying to explain to you why I have to die because my life is unbearable.
And I'm trying to tell you to get help. You said there is no possibility.
Because my house
So
arts doesn't. My house arts does nothing.
I know. Yeah, I know.
And
I
I've
know. And we keep just going into this loophole, and we're not getting any further.
exactly. So I've come to see my house arts.
Yes, that's what you said before, and I just
Today.
said
To,
we're just going into this loophole,
I have.
and
I
we're
don't.
going nowhere.
I don't know what to say to my house arts. What do I have to say to them?
What you have to say that you need help.
But I've been telling my house arts this for 10 years.
Well, then he needs to help you.
But what about if they don't help me?
Then you go to the police and just
The
say
police.
that.
These are the people who took my children away and had them raped. These are the people who keep attacking me all the time. Why would I go to these bad people? I don't want to go to bad people. I want to go to professionals.
Yeah, well, that's what I just explained to you. We don't work with other organizations, so I cannot advise you. I told you there is a juridisch loket which is free of charge.
But they don't.
Maybe,
You don't understand. I can't communicate with them because I have a brain injury.
but you're communicating now with
But
me.
you're not the person who's supposed to stop my children being raped.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think it's best if we end this conversation right now.
You don't seem to understand anything about talking to brain injured people, do you?
Apparently not.
No, exactly.
I really wish I could help you more.
Yeah. I will write a letter to the head office and try to explain the difficulty I've had trying to make myself understood to you. But thank you for your time.
Yes.
I do apologize if it was difficult for you.
I wish you the best of luck. I really do, and I hope that you get the help deserve. And
Well, that's not very nice,
all
because
help.
the help I deserve is just to be beaten up by more people again. That's not really the right
No,
thing to
I-
say.
that's,
People who are
that's not
subhuman don't deserve
not
help.
what I wish for you.
People who are
That's not what I wish
people
for
who are
you.
subhuman
I wish
deserve to
you
be
the
abused. And that's why I want to die, because I'm
I wish
being
you
abused all the time.
I wish you the help that you need.
Yes, which is euthanasia,
That you
which is
get
death.
that the huisarts listens to you, that people around you, that you get perhaps a new bewindvoerder, so he could help you communicate. That's what I wish for you.
Yeah, I
That you
think
get the proper help. That's what I
exactly.
wish for you.
Well, exactly. But I mean, from my perspective, these things are all something that exists in beyond the event horizon. If you know what an event horizon is.
No, I don't. No,
'Cause
I don't.
it's a black
We
hole.
also, we all
It's a part of the universe which you can never get to.
probably is you. So, but I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have, how do I say that?
I don't know.
Never mind. I
No.
already told you. I wish you
I
really
know.
the best.
I know.
Get out of this loophole, and that you get proper help to 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 get to the huisarts and to help you with in your life, and that you get proper medical help. I really hope that for you.
Yeah.
But for now, we've been
Yeah.
just going into this loophole, and we're getting nowhere.
Yes.
So it's
Exactly.
best if
And so what I will say to my households tomorrow, I will say, if there is no further treatment possible for me, can you please sign a certificate? And that's what I'm going to ask the households for a certificate to say there is no further treatment possible. Because it's just, I can't keep working. I can't keep working on something that's never going to materialize. Thank you so much for helping me speak about my
I
feelings.
really wish I could done more for you.
I can see things more clearly now. Thank you.
Okay. All the best now,
Yeah. Good night.
and I
Thank
hope
you.
you will be safe.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.